Hey guys, we meet again. I'm Julius and this is RC model yachts. We're going to build this one. This yacht is built entirely with foam like polyfoam, depron or foamboard. The reason why I use foam because I'm too lazy to use plywood, but you can use plywood using this plans. Follow these steps to build the hull. It's mainly use 3mm foam sheet for the skin and 5mm foam for the formers. You can see here the skins are too short. I already revised the plans, so the plans that you will use is a bit different but better than this version and also easier to build. I use fiber rod like this for the propeller shaft because it's very straight and won't bend and also very durable. For the propeller, I use this mini quadcopter prop. We need two of them, so you will need to find another prop that has opposite rotation. Actually, I changed the power system 2 times, and this was the first one. It's using mini motor from the standard servo and use its board as a mini ESC. I think better to use a cheap servo. In this case, I use a broken servo. How to use is simple. Just connect like the ordinary ESC. But you will need 5V BEC to power your receiver. I bet the motor will begin to rotate even though you're not touching the throttle. How to fix that is easy. Just trim the potential that comes with the board until the motor stops rotating. Then you can use throttle for changing the rotation, just like an RC car ESC. I use 5mm carbon tube to connect the motor to the prop shaft like this. On the test, the right motor was too slow compared to the left one, so the twin prop power system was not used. Here I ended up using only one propeller, using the best performing servo motor and board. And because I was worried this yacht's unable to fight the wind by using only one mini motor, I replaced the entire system with an RC car ESC and an RC tank brush motor. But unfortunately the ESC went error, and then I replaced it again with inrunner brushless motor and a 50M boat ESC that I bought them long time ago on Hobby King. For this part, I don't know what its name is, using 3mm PVC foam board, or you can use plywood. And also the rudder use the same material together with a fiber rod like this. I only use 9-gram plastic servo to drive the rudder. Okay, let's continue building the hull. What you build here are ballast tanks. All of this will be filled with water. Remember, the basic technique for using hot glue is to hold still all parts at least 30 seconds or better 1 minute until the glue is set. Then you can release all parts and continue gluing other parts. Cut a hole for filling the water ballast tanks. And the hull won't sink even a bit. I thought by making a hole the water will go upward. I think that's because all the material are filled with tiny pockets of air. It's foam and it's practically an unsinkable ship. And then after making more holes along the bottom of the hull and adding about 3 kilos weight ballast, the hull below the water level finally sunk. It's time to test the power system, and it worked. It's the scale speed of this yacht. The real yacht's maximum speed is only about 17.5 knots. So like this speed in small scale. But I don't know if there's strong wind on the lake. And the power system is okay, I think. Let's continue finishing the hull. Sand it first before covering. I use Oracle 651 vinyl stickers for covering. In this model, the superstructure is separated into two segments. The one that embedded with the hull, which is the first deck, and the detachable one, which are all the decks above the first deck.
Here I use printed paper for the deck textures. I should have used vinyl stickers for waterproofing.
The reason for this texture is added it's because when you turn on the LED inside, it will not look like an empty space. Also the paper furnitures, although they are very blocky and simple, they will look beautiful from outside when lit by LED. You will not have that detailed looks just by using an empty room. It will look alive. All the textures and paper furniture template are also shared along with the plans. Here's how I make the railings. I use this type of LED. This is 12-volt LED. It's very simple to use, just plug the wire to your 3S battery and it will lit up. Very simple, and also they are waterproof. I just attach them like this, and you can see I already painted with deep yellow to give more warmer tone. Because they are waterproof, I also add one LED here with spare battery. This is the default procedure for preparing this yacht model before sailing. You need about 3 kilograms of ballast weight, and let the water do the rest on the ballast tanks. Here I wait for the water to fill the ballast tanks. Maiden Voyage. Yes, I'm very satisfied with the result, even though it can be built better by using plywood or 3D printed furniture. This project is finished. The next episode will be continue Boeing 747 Part 5. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.